Hi, welcome to our bar. Yes, I am in my house. I am in my home. This is really my husband's creation. A lot of collecting over many years. I don't drink a whole lot, so it's really for entertaining when we have friends over. We have a wine fridge down here, and this is not all, but some of our whiskey collection. Anyway, that's not why we're here. I am Mary. Usually I am upstairs with my dogs, reviewing things, trying foods, perfumes, lifestyle stuff, and now makeup again. Yay! Are you excited to see the makeup again? I am wearing a makeup look that I did just today, and I will link it at the end of this if you want to know. You can't see it a lot because I'm wearing my hat. I have my Engel Rammstein hoodie on and my Rammstein hat with this pin. This pin is one of the things that I bought in Dublin. So this past June, my husband and I went to Dublin. We specifically went there to see Rammstein, and we got Fire Zone tickets. If you know the band at all, they're a German, I'll just say metal band, but I don't think they're so much more than metal. Don't get me started. We saw them in Paris last year at the Stade de France, and we went to RDS Arena to see them this year in Dublin. And I'm so glad we did, because now they're on hiatus. They may or may not tour again. They say they probably will, but not until like 2027. So thank God. We did fly to Europe twice to see them. As they are German, they have not been to the United States to tour in a really long time, and I don't know when or if they'll come back. Hopefully they will, and people here can see them. But it is very hard to try to see this band in the United States. That's why we went to Dublin. Also, my husband's been trying to get me to Dublin since 2019. He went there, I believe it was April of 2019. He said, that's it, next year I'm taking you to Dublin, you have to go. His mom's whole side of the family is Irish, and they somewhere out there have relatives. He's been trying to get me to go. So we were supposed to go in 2020, and we all know what happened in 2020. Anyway, we finally got to go, and it was the perfect thing. They're playing in Dublin. You want me to go to Dublin? You want to take me around Dublin? You want to go back? Let's do it. So that's what we did. We were there for an entire week. It was really fun. I think I put up a video and some shorts and some things, and there's a lot of stuff on my Instagram. Anyway, have I had this box sitting down here since June, and it's now October? Yes, I have. Oh my God. I've been remodeling, and we've been painting and remodeling and doing stuff, so I'm like, let's just keep this stuff safe. It's fine. Also, when you see what I bought, the one thing I really wanted, other than some really good whiskeys, which are back here, we bought some whiskeys that you cannot buy in the United States, and you are allowed to bring them back to the United States. My favorite is this Method and Madness, totally unavailable here, but that's going to be another video. I'm going to do those with my bestie Jeremy when he comes out. He's coming out in November, and we are going to taste whiskeys that you cannot, Irish whiskeys specifically, that you cannot get in the United States. So that's going to be really fun. But we brought home some whiskeys, and that was my favorite thing to do there, was go to the whiskey bar. Specifically a place in Temple Bar called the Whiskey Reserve, because they literally have every whiskey. Where to start? Well, one of the days that we were there, I have to thank my dog sitter, Sarah, my pet sitter, Sarah. Sarah stayed here the whole time we were gone. People say, you don't travel a lot, and people know my husband and I can't usually leave, and we can't travel together because we have ducks, we have chickens, we have 4 dogs, 2 guinea pigs, and a fish. Honestly, the chickens and the ducks are a lot. And we can't leave our dogs alone. Lydia is blind. Casper is deaf. We don't have easy dogs that we can just leave and go places. I could not travel without Sarah. Sarah comes here, and she came here when we went to Paris. She basically moves in. So I have to thank Sarah. None of this would be possible without her staying here for us. Anyway, let's get into this. Sarah, the reason I bring her up, she spent a semester abroad. She told me the one thing I had to do when I go to Ireland is go to the Cliffs of Moher. It's Moher. Dublin is all the way on the east side. The cliffs are on the west side of Ireland. So we took a day-long bus trip. It was about 3.5 hours, but it was nice. There were lots of little stops. We got to the cliffs, and we got to hike around the cliffs for a while, and they had little gift shops and stuff there. And I'm like, okay, I know they're gift shops. They're like Cliffs of Moher gift shops. They're kind of like touristy and whatever, but I still had to get some stuff because it was cute. One of the things I had to get was something with a puffin, because puffins live up on the cliffs and on the cliffside. So this is just, I'm going to get closer to the camera. I'm coming over here. I'm coming over. So this is just a little box and it's very cute, and it says Puffin Trinket Pot. Oh my god, made in the UK. I love that it's a trinket pot. And here's what's really cute about it. It's magnetic, but look on the inside. There's also a little puffin carved in it. So I think I'm probably going to use this to keep my wedding ring in. My husband had this made for me. There was a guy there who's doing wire names. It says Mare. So I got the little necklace, and he did the guy did this while we were waiting. It was pretty cool. And I also got this because I'm a bass player, and I got a plectrum, also known as a guitar pick. Did you know they're called a plectrum? That's what they're called. And it actually has a little harp on it. It says clips on it. This is going to go upstairs, and this is something that I've said on my channel before. Do not regret growing old. Many are denied the privilege. I think that's just such a great reminder. I want to actually have that somewhere where I see it every day. I don't know, or near a mirror in the house. That would be great. And then I get this. Aw, I had to get a piece of artwork. Also, it matches this room down here. This is like our movie room. I guess I could give you a little peek. So there's the theater room area over there. There's like a big TV. It's kind of a theater room situation. So I got this. I need to get this framed. So it says County Clerk with some more. So that's everything I got. And, oh, and then I got this. Hold on. One other thing. And then I got a gift too. But I got Jeremy a gift, and I don't know if I want to show it on here because he might actually watch this. I did get Jeremy a gift, and I got myself this. This is a baran, and this is an Irish drum. And I love the design with the moon on this one. It has like the little drumsticks in here, and there's even a little thing of how to play it. Now, this is Jeremy's gift. Jeremy, if you're watching, look away. Jeremy, you better not be watching this. Just mute it or something. It's actually an Irish whistle. It's like a pipe, up flute kind of thing. But this is a nice one. It's not like a cheapy one. It has the really cool case. But Jeremy loves to record and play music, and I thought we have to do something with this drum and this in our music because it'll just be fun. Because Jeremy and I are working on music together. I'll do these. So while we were out there, this is why I was okay waiting to show you what I got. My one thing I wanted other than whiskey when I went there is some really nice Irish wool that's actually made in Ireland. I posted a picture of myself wearing this on my Instagram, and everyone loved it. I can finally wear it. It's getting cool enough. I was not worried about showing you everything all summer because like this and the other thing I got, yeah, they're cool weather items. Anyway, I like doubling this over, doing kind of like the Sherlock a la Benedict Cumberbatch Sherlock, and then bringing this through this way. But anyway, this is super warm and it's really soft, but mostly I love the design and I love the colors, and it's kind of got like I don't know, there's something about it reminds me of like fire and a phoenix, but it has the purple and the red and the orange in it. Looks so good together. So I got this. And this was at a woolen mill that was on the way back from the cliffs. We stopped at this little town, and the big thing about that was that this woolen factory was there. So I wanted to get some kind of sweater, and I ended up, this is Blarney Woolen Mills, made in Ireland, in Blarney, Cork, Ireland, since 1823. This is a Lisa CHK hood cape. You know I got a cape with a hood. I might have to zoom out so you can see this. Okay, hold on. I'm going to pause for 1 second. I'm going to put this on so you can actually see what it looks like because it's really cool. Here it is. And it's basically like a hooded poncho kind of deal, but I love this pattern and the colors in it. The detail is amazing, as you can see. And it's got the big hood, but the hood also can just fold back. My hair's a mess underneath this, but yeah, so this is it, and I absolutely love this. I'm really looking forward to being able to wear this out, and it has pockets. So I don't know, I just really like it. It's just kind of like a big poncho. I can't zoom out much, I can't go very far, but it does go like down to my knees in the front. I wish I could show you more, but I can't back up more, and my cameras are all the way across the room already. So it is what it is. Okay, moving on. We're just gonna leave this on. We went to the Whiskey Museum, and I got some more Glencairn glasses, which is always good. If you don't know what those are, they look like this. They're a little smaller. It's hard to see, but it actually says, oh, you can barely see it. There it is. Irish Whiskey Museum. And I like this. This one's also a little bit smaller than these. It's like half the size, which is awesome. So we don't have anything that's this size, so I kind of like that. This is the most awkward video. I'm like facing the wrong way. This is a gift. It's an apron and a tea towel, and it has sheepies on it. Oh, this is my bookshop bag. The Winding Stair Independent Bookshop, established 1982. This is the bookstore that, if you were on my Instagram, I showed the picture of me sitting in the big leather armchair. This was right on the River Liffey, this bookshop, and it was just literally like maybe 2 minutes walking distance from our hotel. Love this place. I love this bookshop. I wanted to bring home like 3/4 of the books in that bookshop. My Instagram was me saying, how am I going to pack all this stuff and bring this whole bookshop home with me? Okay, so this is going to Michigan with me. This is for my great niece, Josie, because it's adorable. And it is a little lemmy het. Patrick Francis, Ireland. Lansdowne House, Marion Square, Dublin, Ireland. So this is actually made in Ireland by an Irish artist, and it's super soft inside. I swear to God, I would wear this. Here we go with my books. Okay, so Winding Stair, I said I loved, so I got this. It's just a journal. It's a blank journal, but hand bound by Duffy Book Binders in Dublin, which I love. I had to get this. This is like a purpley kind of color. Loved that. A little pin that's actually a little tiny book. How cute is that? Scissors and Smiles, Hand Making with Passion. Find me on Etsy. Can you see what the book is? It's Frankenstein. It's a little tiny miniature book. It's got a pin on the back. It would look really cute on here. This is a lip balm that I got because it was just funny. It's watermelon tangerine, and it's called Lip Shit. I love the little octopus on it. I just thought it was hilarious. What's really funny about the lip thing is it's not even from Ireland. It's made in the United States. So I went all the way to Ireland and I bought a lip thing that was made in the United States. But it's just funny. It made me laugh, the little octopus. This is for my friend Lori, who doesn't watch my videos because she works all the time. This is her family. She is very, very Irish. And her name is Lyons. And I found her crest and I got her this. So when she comes over to drink wine with me, which we do, she's got her own little coaster with her name on it. She can either leave it here or take it home. I'm going to give her the option. This is the Little Book of Celtic Mindfulness. I like it because it has the Gaelic and then it has the English. It's a long road that has no turning. And they're just single sentences. That which is worth doing is worth doing well. And then there's the Gaelic for that. So just cute little book. I got some cards. This is for Mads. Always forgive your enemies. Nothing annoys them so much. And it's Oscar Wilde. But this is frameable. This is going to have to be framed. This is so cool. And this place called the Icon Factory. They had all their cards there at this bookstore. This one is a gift. But this is a book that I bought for Mads that I don't want to show because it's a gift. Okay. So when we were walking around. And there was this big, almost like a market, not like a craft market. It was weird. They had like artists there. There was food. It was kind of an open air market, but it was in like a big alley. It was just really weird. I can't even remember exactly where it was. But there's this guy who's a Neil Armstrong Jude, and is Neil Neil Armstrong, like the, oh my God, did he go to the moon? Jude.com. And this is the Halfpenny Bridge. And this is right out the window of the hotel we stayed at. So if you did watch any of my Paris stuff, when we went to Paris, we stayed at a hotel that was right on a bridge. in Paris, and so we had a picture of that bridge. Now we have a picture from Dublin. So we're planning on collecting these, and when we stay places, staying at a hotel where there's a bridge right there and then finding a photo of the bridge. It's a me and my husband thing, so it's something cool when we travel. Actually, I put this in here because this is the canal and the bridge in Paris that we were at. There's this one and there's this one. So these are the two bridges up where we stayed, near where we stayed in Paris on this one. And these were both taken by local artists, local photographers too, which is really important to me. They weren't mass produced. We actually met the photographers. When we were walking around this little market, there was this goofy little store that had greeting cards. It's called Jolly Awesome, published by Jolly Awesome, printed in the UK. So some of these are UK, some of these are Irish. This made me laugh so hard. Pause to let you read it. This is so me and my best friend Jamie's sense of humor. So I'm just going to randomly mail this to him one of these days. Okay, I don't know if I can show this one on YouTube, so I'm not going to. But it's kind of like R-rated. It's funny. This is another one I got for Jamie. I just like to send him cards randomly. But it just says, it's a star. It says, "You're my favorite idiot." That's another thing of course. And then this one I got for Jeremy because he will laugh so hard. Oh wait, he might be watching this. Jeremy, act surprised. This is why do birds suddenly appear. Every time you are near, just like me, they long to be close to you. Joseph Stalin. It's just as funny as when I first saw it in Dublin. Okay, so that's really all I got, other than we saw Rammstein, and basically this is where all the money was spent. A ridiculous amount of Rammstein stuff. Every Rammstein tour, they do cups. So these are just the cups they got. There's these big ones, and then they had a cup collection, and it's like the 4 cups. And then this has like the Europe Stadium tour dates on it. And this, here is my Fire Zone wristband. And all of this inside of this cup is all the confetti that was all stuck to me and all over me, because there was a confetti cannon directly in front of me. So when you're in the Fire Zone, we were literally in the second row. There was the barrier, 1 row of people, and we were right behind them. So we were right in the front. We got blasted with foam. We got blasted with all of the confetti. It was amazing. It was great. So I brought a whole bunch of the confetti home, and I want to do like kind of a collectible thing. I'm just going to kind of fly through all the Rammstein stuff. Some of you guys don't know who they are, and you're like, whatever. We got 2 of the lanyards just because they're really cool looking. So this is the Europe Stadium Tour 2024 lanyard, and this one is, I like this one because it's really super heavy. Don't know what I'm going to use it for yet, but I am definitely going to wear this for something because I love this. It's woven, it's really thick. So this time they had the pop-up shops, which was amazing. So we actually got to go to the pop-up shop. I got a button collection. Now this was the thing that everybody wanted. That was the hardest thing to get. And it says, it's really small, it says Dublin 2024. I did not even know this was a thing because I have, if I did, I would have looked in Paris, but it says Dublin 2024 in the little tiny writing. So apparently the people who followed them, I met a bunch of people who were following Rammstein all over Europe and seeing all the different shows, and they were so cool. I met so many cool people. They said what you want to get is the pin. That's what you want to try to score when you're there. And there are people everywhere going, do they have the pins? Do they have the pins? What else do I have? Okay, so then I have my shirts. Okay, so look, you're like, that shirt is really tiny. This is from Mr. Casper. Yes, I got Casper a Rammstein shirt, and it's the European Stadium Tour shirt. I just have to take it in. I can sew well enough to make this fit him. It'll fit him, except for it's going to be bigger on the bottom. So I think bigger on the bottom, just like me. I just need to take it in around the waist, but this should fit him perfectly. So I'm very excited. We will have matching shirts for our son. Got the bag, because I love these, and when I go back to Europe or whatever, hopefully one day soon, I will be able to use this. This is just, I thought I was going to use this when I was at the concert. I got it the day before in the pop-up shop. I ended up not needing it. Same shirt as Casper's, but this is mine. I'm just going through this really quickly now. And this one I really like. This is a limited edition, and you can't get it anywhere but the pop-up store. And it is a kind of distressed looking at, see, I'll get close so you can kind of see it. See, it's kind of like distressed, stretched out a little bit. It's dyed kind of weird. And it's got this really cool little orange flag on the sleeve. And it says Rammstein in the back and has this. So got this one. I really like this, and this is a large. They run really big. But these were like limited edition, and they only had them at the pop-up shop. You can't buy them online. So that's what I was trying to find with things like that. I got a pair of socks because they're red and they're stripy and they're cute. And this is the last thing. This is like probably the most important thing to us was to get this. And this is the Rammstein at RDS Arena shirt. And the reason I wanted to get this so badly, let me take you over here and I will show you. Hold on one second. This is on our wall next to the TV. So this is actually a shirt, and it is the Stade de France shirt with last year. And I framed it, and you'll notice that there is a empty frame right there. And the Dublin one is going to go right there. Oh, look, I'm watching. Isn't that cool? I love these ambient things. So, yeah, that one is there from Paris. And then we're going to put the Ireland one over there. And, yeah. So that's why I got that one. That is everything I got. It's funny that the majority of things that I got were Rammstein things. And in my Amazon box, because I wanted to keep everything together and not lose it. But I can finally go put all this away. We did get some whiskeys. Like I said, this is for my friend Jamie. This is the Irishman. And this is a trilogy Irish whiskey miniature 3-pack. These 3 little guys in it. We got blue spot and red spot, which are, I have the yellow spot and I love it. But you can't get these in the United States. And again, the Method Madness is probably my favorite whiskey I have ever had. We also got, oh, she's up here. My husband bought this. Oh, she's up there, but here's the box. If you're looking for a good Irish whiskey, I said I wasn't gonna talk whiskey, but just anybody who's still around. There's a brand called Writer's Tears. Probably one of my favorite things we did was we went to the Irish Whiskey Museum, and I learned all about Irish whiskey. I didn't just learn about it, I took like notes. I took actual notes on my phone, on my notes app. It was interesting to me to learn the difference between where it's split off, where they split off from, okay, these are the Scottish Highland whiskies, and it's in the distillation process and what they use and how they do it. And there's a lot of, and you know, before I was always like, I just like the taste of Irish whiskey. I used to only drink Irish whiskey, and then I got into like the Highland Scotch whiskeys and all that. Now I'm back into the Irish whiskey again. I am so in love with the Irish whiskey. What's great is my husband still likes all his Scottish things, which means more Irish whiskey for me, which I don't necessarily drink a lot of, but I do enjoy it every once in a while. Anyway, I went off into Irish whiskeys, even though I said I wasn't going to. I will talk about them a lot and do a tasting in a future video with Jeremy, just so you know that. Anyway, let me know what you thought. What was your favorite thing? Do you have any questions for me about Ireland or Dublin or what I saw? I didn't go all over Ireland. I just went to Dublin, and then we went across. We took the bus ride, went to the cliffs, and then came down, came back up to Dublin, and I stayed outside the city in Dublin. I stayed down by Dublin Bay, by RDS Arena, and I stayed right on the River Liffey, and we were there for a whole week. So if there's anything you want to know or any questions or whatever, feel free to ask. I'll answer if I can. I'm no specialist. I just went there. But if you want to know from a touristy point of view, feel free to ask. You can ask me about Irish whiskey, though. Anyway, thanks for watching. This was just a different little kind of a haul. It was an Irish haul. I love this. Do you love it? Do you love it? I love it. I kind of feel like I should be on the Titanic huddled in steerage or something. Not on the Titanic, that's not a good one though. I don't think any of my hauls are going to be as fun or interesting as this one from now on. They're going to be like, wah wah. They're not an Irish haul. I guess I have to travel some more, don't I? Okay, thanks for watching. Bye.